Alex. I'm back with Plants and Paws, and today we're getting dirty. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed recently. You are much, much appreciated. We are getting dirty and repotting or potting up plants today. And the first thing that I need to do desperately is this. This has become a fungus gnat. Anyway, there's a shit ton of fungus gnats in here and it's driving me nuts. This is probably going to be way too big for now. But, Janie, you can't play with Mommy's micins just because it looks fun. Sorry. Anyway, this is probably a bit too big, but I am going to be potting them directly in these little guys because that's how you're supposed to be able to do it. I wish I had a trellis because these tomatoes, bet you didn't know I was growing tomatoes. Or maybe you did because maybe you've watched my houseplant tour. So I've been growing tomatoes and a little bit of basil. So these are compostable little guys, and I've had them growing so long that, well, these ones, nothing germinated in, which was really sad, or whatever germinated died. Jane just tried to eat my darn Monstera Siltepecana. It's like she wants to feel sick. Monstera Siltepecana, not cat friendly. They're only on the floor where the cats can be near them because I'm repotting. And she's being naughty. She knows better than to eat Mommy's plants. Oh! Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers in my life and in yours. I hope that you had a wonderful time last Sunday. And, you know, I thought this was going to be too small, but I think it might be just right. And I am co-planting my tomato seedlings with my basil seedlings because they are supposed to be a winning combination both on and off the plate. So if you're planting any edibles, Murphy, these guys just really want to eat the Monstera Siltepecana. I don't understand it. It doesn't look tasty to me. Anyway, as I was saying, tomatoes and basil are supposed to be a great pairing both on and off the plate. So if you're planting stuff to eat, apparently basil is supposed to keep bugs away, which it was failing at in the little container. Apparently fungus gnats don't mind basil. But yeah, so that's that. And you should be impressed with me because I grew these from seed myself. I didn't buy the seedlings. Ooh, there's a bird out there. And I am actually going to show you. So this is what I've planted. They're cherry tomato seedlings. And I think I got these off of Etsy. They came with all kinds of instructions. The lady was really nice who sold them to me. So my plan right now is just to find more basil seeds and add them in because I know they germinate really easily. Although I've always struggled to keep basil alive, which is really sad because I like basil. But the seeds don't like me. Okay, I guess we're taking it all out. Basil. And it's Italian large leaf basil. with a germination rate of 84%. And I'm just going to add a few more seeds just to see what we can do. Next time I try planting seeds, I am going to do a little bit more research on plants that grow well next to each other, companion planting, that is. Just so I can do more stuff like this and maybe grow my own food for real. This is just kind of an experiment because I've never grown seeds before. I mean, I've tried to grow seeds before, but this is my first successful attempt where I think I just didn't forget to water them this time. I don't know. I also didn't have them under a grow light last year, so maybe that has also been helping since they like full sun. And there's that, ready to be watered. Cool. And this planter does have drainage. There's a layer here. This comes off. I just watered it, so I don't want to pull it off. But there is drainage that goes into here so that the plants can't get overwatered, which is awesome. And look at my little basil baby. It's so cute. Yay! Let me know if you have any questions that I can research about indoor gardening. I mean, indoor food gardening. Definitely getting into it. I think it's something that could be really cool. I just don't know how easy it'll be for me to do since I only have east-facing windows over there and one in the kitchen, but the one in the kitchen doesn't get good light at all. Okay. Next up, we are going to pot this philodendron micans. And I'm going to add these cuttings that I did. I showed you in a few videos ago. And honestly, I'm just going to pot it into this slightly bigger terracotta pot. So let's see. Looks like there's some room for new soil in there. Actually, oh. Oops. I'm gonna go grab my bucket. I thought I wouldn't need it, but I feel like using it. Because, I mean, she's cute. And I don't want to make a huge mess. And the links to my potting mat and this bucket are both in my Amazon storefront, which you can check out in the description. Oh no! I broke off some leaves. Roots that were growing in the bottom there. Sad times. All right. And the root system on this isn't very impressive, but that's okay. Put you back in there for a moment. Add some all-purpose. Actually, I'm going to add this in here too because I think this might honestly benefit from a little bit more soil in there as well. I had both this Siltspicana and the micans in what I think might be slightly too chunky of a mix. I was using a ton of orchid mix in my plantings before, which is good. gives a lot of aeration, and unlike perlite and stuff like that, the roots actually have something they can like kind of latch onto within the pot. But we just don't want it to be too much. To where it's like not holding on to moisture long enough. Okay. So I'm going to try and arrange these to be beautiful, which is difficult when you have longer vines. I don't think I'm going to bother untangling these. I'm just kind of putting it around the pot and make sure that my little cuttings are deep enough that they are getting soil on their roots. Oh no. Well, this one doesn't have any roots, but soil propagation is happening for him. Let's see. We got this guy. I'm just kind of putting these around the edge of the pot. Very, very simply. I know that it'll fill in rather quickly, and I'm not super worried about it. So, in my last video, we did some talking about books, and I told you some of my favorite books. I hope by now you have told me some of your favorite books. Have you ever read anything super nerdy, or do you just stick to, I don't know, plant stuff, or do you not like reading? I don't know. Tell me down in the comments if you enjoy reading or not, I guess. I really hope you do, because it would make me so sad if people don't like reading. I have an English degree, so I kind of had to like reading. Although I always had trouble in school, you know, being neurospicy, as I like to call it. Reading books that I didn't pick out myself, like, you know, for English class or whatever, was always super difficult for me. Just because I knew I wasn't interested and it was going to be that much harder to read it. Oops. Where'd you come from? Well, that doesn't have any roots. That's worrisome. And it just fell right out of the pot. Well, we're just going to stick it back in and hope that it grows something. Beautiful, right? And it should fill out nicely. So when you take cuttings, new growth pops up further back on the stem, unlike in this case where it popped up right where I cut off, which was weird. If I can just see. Trying to pull back the caterpillar of the old plant, old leaf, to show you this new leaf growing right there. Let's see if I can find it. So it does twofold. It adds new cuttings back into the top of the pot, and it'll make this part bushier. And next up, I'm going to repot this. Actually, maybe I should wait. Make sure I have enough soil left. Since I still have to do this guy. And this guy, I already took the soil out of, so it kind of has to be done. Let's see, what else can we talk about? don't know. I guess I should do a little bit more planning on even these potting videos because I feel like I never have anything to talk about and I don't really know why that is. But I've always kind of felt, and maybe this is like, you know, the ADHD or neurospiciness coming through, but I've always felt like I was like kind of boring and I don't have anything to talk about, which I am sure is probably, you know, not true because I have friends and we talk, so I can't be that boring. Somebody in one of my plant groups said I should make a video on like how to make plants look attractive when you repot them, and well, clearly that's not one of my talents. Honestly, all I do is kind of, I will literally pot a plant up, look at it, and say, oh my god, that looks hideous, and completely redo it like a crazy person until I like it. I kind of want to put this on a trellis. I feel like that would look nicer eventually. I don't know. Well, like now that I'm talking about how to make plants look attractive, I kind of want to do it with this one, but I don't really have time because I have to go to work, which is a bummer, you know. And I do have enough soil, so I'm going to pot this that you will have recognized from my last propagation video as well. And let's see. Oh my gosh. Somehow, this piece still has 0 roots. That's so weird. Oh well. Maybe it's because Murphy tried to eat it and made it mad or something. I always try to, I guess I kind of try to rearrange my plants so they look like a bouquet before I put the soil in. You know, just cute. Oop, oop, oop. Don't go anywhere. Also, if you're part of that, what, 80 to 90% of the people viewing my videos that are not subscribed, I think you should really take a second to go to click down below and become a subscriber. Maybe I'll do like a surprise giveaway. That wouldn't be so surprising, I guess, anymore if I hit 100 subscribers. Well, we're so close. Let's call it like 150 subscribers. And yes, I am one of those people who doesn't make a custom soil mix. I just use the black gold, which again, linked in my Amazon storefront. I really like this soil. I've been using it, A, because I can get it from across the street at the Ace Hardware, and B, because, you know, if I ever do need to amend anything, they sell it all. They sell orchid mix that I can add. They sell perlite. They sell this all-purpose potting mix, which I normally go for because it already has, you know, it already has worm castings and amendments in it. It's good for flowers and vegetables. And yeah, It has a decent amount of drainage, even without adding the orchid mix. So I like it. And if you think I should use something better, comment down below what you like. Do I have anything else I need to repot? I don't think I do. Oh no. I forgot to add these. Oh, well. Honestly, I could just keep growing these in here forever. They're super cute like that. I don't know if they'll ever grow into anything, but there is a super long root in there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Let's see. Update. This guy has done nothing. Yeah. And this guy is putting out new leaves like gangbusters. Here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's new. Anything else in here? So there's like 4 or 5 new leaves just on this plant, which these cuttings came from. And yeah, growing like gangbusters. I don't know. Whatever. I love this plant. I'll always like to have more of it. My melanochrysum babies. This top cut is the only one with roots. This particular mid cut has a root nubbin, which I don't know if you can see, but it's taken this entire, month plus? No. Like 3 weeks since I chopped it, and it's done nothing. And this top cutting still hasn't released the leaf that's stuck in there. I think that it may happen one of these days. It may not. This pothos isn't doing great either. I mean, it's happy, but the roots are just boring. No. Well, anyway, wish me luck. Love you all. Bye. I have to run away to work in a few minutes, but I completely forgot about these propagations. So I would deem these ready to be repotted or potted up. Look at where that aerial root is growing from, though. Are you kidding me? Like, so random. Or not aerial root, but like root. It's growing out of a node that I didn't even know was there. That's so cool. And then these guys, that's obviously something that used to be an aerial root. And those are water roots. I think we should just shove them in here. What do you think? I want this guy to grow big and bushy. Oh, also, the aerial roots on this, let's see if I can figure a way to show yous. Where is it? Check out that aerial root. That's so awesome. it's gonna stick to the wall. I'm just gonna make some holes in the soil. Actually, I guess I'm just ripping it up. There we go. We're gonna make a trench in the soil. And I'm going to carefully plop them in there. Because I am impatient. Okay. But we're done. We're done with it. We're never going to touch this plant ever again.